Hey guys, Off the Mic Sports Network here. Another edition of Off the Top Rope, reacting to WrestleMania 41, Saturday, night one. So I need to have a big picture conversation here about something because a big announcement came about a couple hours before WrestleMania as WWE has announced that they have purchased AAA, which it's not the insurance company or not the auto club. It's not that's not that. It is the wrestling promotion, triple A, or as they say in Mexico, triple A. Or triple A Lucha Libre Wrestling, and it's a big moment for Lucha Libre Wrestling. And so this was kind of highlighted. Unfortunately, Rey Mysterio on the day that he's supposed to wrestle El Grande Americano at WrestleMania, he's bowed out of it. Rey Fenix takes his spot. It's just cool to see Rey Fenix just literally a month out of, as they call it, Guantanamo Bay, in Tony Khan's jail cell over there in AEW prison, and goes out and does that. And then also, hey, within the first 10 seconds of the match, Vikingo is there, a AAA star who's already been shining on AEW television. So everybody thinks I shit on AEW, but it's like WWE has been doing all the things that, AEW was supposed to do, but they're doing them better. What's next? New Japan's going to get purchased? And all you marks in AEW are going to say, well, New Japan doesn't have any value. Yeah, because you bought off all their talent. But hey, WWE, something they never did. What was one thing that we were always critical of WWE under Vince McMahon? They collaborated with nobody. Nobody. But now, hey, they're collaborating with TNA. They're collaborating with AAA. They might be collaborating with New Japan. I've talked about that on this channel. Rock wouldn't be wearing a New Japan t-shirt and putting it up on his nearly 30 some it's some crazy number million of Instagram followers. But you get the point. I'm not going to give you guys the exact number. You guys know Rock is one of the most followed people in the world on Instagram. Okay? So the point here is everybody gets mad at me for being critical of all and being, pointing out the obvious. But when you see, and let's just put this into context, Stephanie Vaquer just retained the NXT Women's Championship on a spectacular Stand and Deliver show to open up WrestleMania Saturday. Rey Fenix, who's literally been in WWE for less than a month. He's literally been in WWE for less than a month. Or it feels like he's been there for it's been a very small amount of time. He just had his first WrestleMania match. Yeah, he lost, but it wasn't clean. It's not like he lost anything. And he filled in for a legend. He filled in for Rey Mysterio. That means something. So that's cool. Vikingo, who had literally been in a match with Kenny Omega a couple years ago, that guy's getting involved and appearing in a WWE ring just minutes and hours after a huge partnership and WWE had purchased AAA. That is just a massive, massive deal. And it is such, I will continue to, and then let's go to Sunday. Penta, who has literally been in WWE for 3 months, has become one of the most over people on the roster. That guy has a shot to win the Intercontinental Championship. I don't think he will, but that's not the point. Penta and Rey Fenix, the Lucha Brothers, who were one of the cornerstones to start AEW, are now in WWE and at WrestleMania within 3 months of being on this roster. That is insanity. And everybody's trying to point out the attendance at NXT. Who cares? Ricky Saints and, Ethan Page went out there and killed it. Stephanie Vaquer had a great night. CM Punk's main eventing in a non-title match. Cody Rhodes is defending the WWE Championship on Sunday. You cannot convince me from all the things that I have just listed in this video that Tony Khan has not fumbled the bag and lost a ton of money with the way that he has managed his business in the last couple of years. Just look at the evidence. There are so many people that have left his company and are better off in other places. And Rusev may show up tomorrow on WrestleMania Sunday and appear against Randy Orton in his first match back after being in Guantanamo Bay and not being able to do anything. Between the partnership with AAA, maybe another partnership with New Japan, the Luchadors, the Lucha Brothers being on both nights of WrestleMania despite barely being with WWE, Stephanie Vaquer being the best thing in the NXT women's division right now. It has been said, and people think that this is a badge of honor because Tony Khan's over because his name's getting chanted. He fumbled. Tony Khan fumbled the bag big time. And his mistakes are on the biggest weekend in wrestling. Everybody's worried about, oh, how great spring break. Guys, you could have been so much better off if you didn't fumble the bag and make so many of your different mistakes. We just saw the best WrestleMania match maybe ever with CM Punk in his first WrestleMania match in 12 years with nothing on the line. You think that that would have been good if you had a good storyteller and not been doing the matches? But that's all they care about. That's all they care about. And they were supposed to be like, partnering up and like you're creating these relationships. They were partnering with AAA and they were partnering with CMLL. Everybody's just going to dismiss this. It's a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. Tony fumbled the bag. He lost a lot of money and nobody's going to point it out. But I am, because from watching the entire WrestleMania Saturday, from NXT to the end of WrestleMania Saturday, and obviously there's going to be more stuff that happens on Sunday, which I've already mentioned, the possibility of Rusev, Penta being there, Cody being in the main event. One thing I didn't remember, Jade Cargill won at WrestleMania in a singles match, and she looked as good as any other match that she had in that 500-day title run that she had as TBS champion. Just telling you what I'm seeing, man. It has never been more apparent that on WWE's biggest weekend, AEW has lost so much money and wasted so much clear opportunities. And now WWE is doing everything that they were supposed to do as an alternative better than they could. I'm just speaking facts, people. That's just right in front of your face. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.